Oké, hey hallo allemaal, welkom bij The Deep Paths, Labyrinth of Andokost. Ik heb deze net zoals eigenlijk heel veel van andere games gekregen via Keymailer. Voor mij zit ik op dit moment op de helft. De helft van deze serie op dit moment zijn games die ik heb gekregen. De helft van de DSA's. Klik op nieuw game. Character name or random. Ik had Drew. Oh shite. Oké, Drew, male, hij is rogue, altijd. Oké, gewoon deze. Ik ga voor een beetje het soort CSP Dream Team. Ook de Clover maar gewoon. Clover is rogue. En Duncan, oftewel Malen. Dit is letterlijk het CSP Dream Team, zoals ik het dan ga noemen. Ik heb nog Duncan even op fighter. En dan moet ik Amy even nieuw hebben. Zoals mage, female. Continue.
In the city of Erebor, a devastating earthquake has leveled the market district and wreaked havoc upon the citizenry. Your group is summoned to a back alley storehouse by a mysterious letter from the king's steward, begging urgency and discretion, and hinting at a mission dark and dangerous. It seems that the earthquake may have uncovered a secret long hidden, a dark page from history that most had considered to be naught but a fairy tale. Huddled tightly around the letter, you feel a chill creep into your bones as you read aloud its final sentence. We have found the Labyrinth of Andokost.
Oké. Ik ben benieuwd. Drew, come inside, quickly. All of you. Close the door behind you. I appreciate you responding so promptly. As you can imagine, the City Council is very concerned about the implications of what's been discovered here, especially on top of this earthquake drama. Of course, Alan, we'll help in any way we can. I must be honest though, we're a little confused as to exactly why we're here. The Labyrinth of Andokost. Surely that's some kind of joke. What's really going on here? This skepticism is understandable. To be frank, it's one of the reasons the king selected you for this. You're not exactly wide-eyed children. You've seen things that the average person will go their entire lives without seeing. And you understand all too well, this world has a darker side. Jesus. We've traveled, sure. But we also know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary. The Labyrinth is just a children's story. What makes you think that you've actually discovered it? Only every school here are employed, at least those that we trust to bring down here. They'll agree that the chamber we've discovered beneath this very building appears to match the description of the entryway to Andokost's underground complex, right down to the cryptic sign that's a staple of fireside tellings of the tale. Your sanity for fight, weet ik veel. Your life you'll forsake. Should you not heed the warning sign, none will escape. Away from the labyrinth where Andokost hides, away from the labyrinth lest you die. Okay, nicely quoted. Andokost, powerful archmage, and the city's most trusted advisor constructs his massive home beneath our streets using the abandoned wealth that he had accumulated throughout his lifetime. As his labyrinth expands, paranoia and distrust set it. He begins to implement bizarre security measures and enlist foul and fierce monsters to guard his vast lair. At the height of his madness, he collapsed the entrance to his home, sealing himself in with his wealth, and turning his own story into a cautionary tale that we know now. My mother used to tell me that story when I was a child. Anytime my sister or I acted out of envy or greed, we were reminded of what became of Andokost. Everyone's parents told them that story, just as their parents told them. I suppose after a few generations it could simply have been forgotten that story is based on truth. If it is true, just imagine what could be down there, sealed up for well over a century, just waiting to be discovered. Please tell me that our purpose of being summoned here is to enter the labyrinth. Indeed, Eileen, you definitely have our attention. What exactly is your mission? Investigate, enter the chamber below to determine the nature and scope of what lies beneath us and identify any potential threat that it might pose to our city and people. In the meantime, we'll keep the entire district isolated. The last thing we want is for word of discovery to spread and for every would-be treasure to game gallivanting down here looking for adventure. Okay, understood. Rest assured, we'll go to the bottom of this and report our findings back to you. To that end, I'm going to pin this clarification brooch on you. It will allow us to communicate over distances. Also, take a look around in here and grab everything that might be useful to you. I'll ensure that the merchant is compensated. That land in front of you will be a good start. It's dreadfully dingy below. Be careful down there and keep your wits about you. Oké. Ja. We pakken. Oké, hoe pak je op? Oh, zo. Nee, niet. Jawel. Nou, ja. Potion flask, oké. Waarom? Oh, nou, maar laat hij ook zien welke kant je op kijkt. Oké, nice. Oké, laat ik eerst nog eventjes iets verder lopen. Oké. Oh, wacht, arrows moet je gaan aanklikken. Moet je niet verslepen. Oké. Een dagger. Kan ik ook nog voor iedereen de equipment regelen? Of is dat te veel gevraagd op het moment? Oh. Oeh. Oh, wacht. Oké, Claw suit heb ik. Lantern heb ik. Dagger zou ik moeten hebben. Arrows heb ik. De potions heb ik. De Rogue Toolkit. Weet je, ik ga gewoon naar beneden. Nou, hij maakt gewoon een autosave aan wanneer het naar beneden gaat. Oh no, no. Had ik niet moeten doen. Wacht, 1 tot het vierkante kaartensheets in. Oh, ik heb bij hem zijn naam niet neergezet. Nou, maakt niet uit, het hoort Duncan te zijn. Ik heb... geen zwaard. Oké, mooi. Ja, heb ik nog niet echt iets. Jij bent Rogue. Oké, nou ben ik klaar om echt naar beneden te gaan. Ik heb nu 15 minuten van deze video gehad en ik ben nog steeds hier beneden. Tap om naar beneden te kijken. Potion. None will escape. Ja, oké. We're sitting on the side and it's somewhat disconcerting. Heel snel nog te kijken of er nog iets anders ligt. Wel. Ja, oké. De deur is open. Wait, did you feel that? You're going to need to be more specific, Amy. No, I felt it too. Like a wave of heat washing over us. It was subtle. But it was something. There's nothing here. Perhaps you're both imagining things. Perhaps. Let's just move on. There's something peculiar about this section of corridor. We should search the area thoroughly. The keyhole is locked. Oh nee. Puzzels, direct puzzels. Dat ruikt dus ook niet. Hop, zo, ik ben nog niet zo ver in de game en... Ik vind het leuk, want dan zou je toch denken dat... Haha. De master switch. You know, I do believe we've just found the statue of Andokost. Do you suppose he made these himself? It will be a strong testament to his vanity. If he did, the thing has a crown on his head. Perhaps he had royal ambitions. It wouldn't be surprising, given his enormous wealth. Nor his standing. Don't forget that before the madness took him, Andokost was a great mage and highly respected by the city council. The statue is made of solid jade, very rare and expensive these days. You realize that this item alone is probably worth more gold than any of us have ever held. Well, let's go ahead and keep it then. It will be a shame for it to sit and gather dust on this shelf for another century. Nou weet je, ik heb net een sleutel gevonden. Wacht, de keyhole die op slot zit. Kijk, ik ga het anders proberen. Dat dacht ik dus al. Duncan, Clover, anyone? Can you hear me? Ik zet bij deze naam gewoon iedere keer Duncan neer. Yes, Alan, we hear you. We've made our way to some stairs that lead deeper in the ground. We're about to head down. Good work. You mentioned the sign earlier. Tell me, was it some sort of clue? It was, and turned out to be a hint as a sequence in which the buttons needed to be pressed. I knew it. In the stories, Andokost filled his home with puzzles and tricks to keep others out. When I saw the sign, I suspected that he might have left some clues himself, so as never fall victim to one of his own wards. He probably believed that his hints were sufficiated, enough to elude the common folk, but simple enough that he himself could easily remember the meaning. Of your talents, you should have no problem deciphering anything that he put in place. Do be cautious though. Overconfidence is the undoing of many a good attempts. Oké, wacht. Laten we nog eventjes een keertje naar die sign kijken. None will escape. Hoezo? Ik deed deze, dan rechts, dan links. Dat doe ik dan niet echt iets. Dat doe ik geen hint, laat ik het zo zeggen. Het kan best zijn dat het alsnog gewoon een hint is. Floor 1. Oké. Normaal gesproken zou ik doen van hook the right wall, maar ik kan wel toevallig even kijken natuurlijk altijd. Je moet snel zijn, anders gaat hij weer dicht. God, that one big rat. Drew and I fought a similar beast once before. It was in the hills outside of town. Of course, you two slept through the entire encounter. Can't have been much of a fight then. Admittedly, it wasn't quite as large as this one. Nou, toolkit. Oké, maar zo. Oh, dat is dus weer de pickaxe op kan gebruiken. Now I understand. Maar ik vind het ook wel grappig hoe die rat zichzelf net gewoon heeft vermoord. Look, here's it on the map. This should aid us somewhat to navigate this maze. Map, did you say? Tremendous! Be sure to bring those back with you. I've always considered myself something as an amateur cartographer. We'll make map collection and delivery a top priority, Ellen. There's no need for sarcasm there. Oké, dan ben ik door deze kamer heen. Oké. Mag jij die hebben? Ah, shit. Ik was te laat. Ik zag je toch tegen aan de andere kant. In ieder geval, ik ben nu 25 minuten bezig geweest. Ik heb je een klein inzicht gegeven over deze game. Dit gaat nog veel verder. Er zit nog veel meer in voor zover ik heb gezien. In ieder geval, de Deep Paths, Labyrinth of Andokost. Het is tot nu toe geweldig. Bedankt voor het kijken. Het is net zoals ieder spel wat ik krijg te koop gewoon op Steam. En een good day.